Good morning, everybody. I'm Brad Metcalf. You guys know me as Mad Dog, more so. Glad to welcome you all to Forest Jets. Nice flight, Peter.
Richard,
Peter.
welcome to Forest Jet.
Thank you.
What a beautiful plane. Tell me a little bit about this glider.
It's called a glider. I call it my jider because we put a turbine motor on it. It doesn't do much gliding anymore, but it takes off under power, and I fly it more like an aerobatic plane.
So how heavy is it?
When you actually balance it out and put lead in the nose, you're at about 32 pounds. There's about 6 or 7 pounds of weight in it.
Because I noticed on takeoff it was very slow. That's a really small engine for it, no?
Well, yeah, the plane is about 4 times the amount of thrust that I have. I got about 9 or 10 pounds of thrust.
Yeah. I have to ask you, what's the wingspan?
A little over 14 feet, approaching 15 feet.
Wow, very impressive. That's very nice. And do you have anything special for control, or just a standard radio will control it?
A standard radio would work. One of the little accessories that I put on for this year of flying is these things here called spoilers.
Okay.
Yeah. They're like an air brake. I cannot believe how functional they are.
Is it high-end servos, like high torque?
Yeah, they're all high torque, metal gear servos.
Okay.
It does have a large control surface area, so you want to have something with a lot of torque behind it.
I noticed your flaps are huge.
I use them in 2 positions. One I call the barn door. That's for landing. That creates a lot of drag and slows me down.
Yeah.
On takeoff, you'll see that basically I go to a half flap position, which creates more lift and lets me get it up and flying. And again, once it's up on step, we lift those up and it's a normal wing.
We'd love to see it fly again. We'd love to put a camera and see what kind of an angle shots we can get.
I'm game for it. Yeah, let's load it up with whatever.
Richard, thank you very much.
Okay, thank you.
Well, this is a C-ARF Ultra Lightning. It's 107 inches long, 90-inch span.
Yeah.
It's a little on the heavy side. It should weigh around 35 pounds. This one weighs in at 37. It has a Biotech 180 Gold, so it's about 42 pounds of thrust.
And what kind of retracts you have in it? It's air or electric?
These are air retracts, and with an air power valve sequencer, and Biotech landing gear and wheels and brakes. Very sturdy, works very well.
I noticed also your layout is very, very clean.
Well, there's lots of room in the big airplane, so that makes it a heck of a lot easier.
Yeah.
If we start at the front here, this is the air power sequencer for the landing gear and the brakes. It's all electronic. It displays the air pressure. We also have a secondary valves here for the separate systems. This is for the landing gear and doors. This is for the brakes. There's 2 big tanks here, about 2.5 liters each. And they feed into this air trap to make sure the turbine doesn't get any air bubbles to it, so it doesn't flame out. And it goes from here into the fuel pump, through the filter, through the control valves, and back to the turbine.
Nice.
It's a great airplane, nice to fly, really enjoy it.
I'm looking forward to clocking the speed to find out how fast it is, because it looks very, very fast.
We'll have to do
Doug,
that.
thank you very much.
Thanks, Peter.
We're here today with Brad at the Forest Jet Rally. Brad, it's great to see you again, and thank you very much for putting this show for us every year. It's fantastic. Tell us a little bit how you came about to making this happen.
A bunch of jet guys were out here one day and, hey, let's start an event. And we were going to call it Boomer Fest. Then we just kind of said, well, that just means just for boomerangs and the sort, so we just called it Forest Jets, which sounds pretty cool. Every year it seems to get a little better, and people love coming here, and it's an easy going, easy get together, and I think this will carry on for years to come.
Well, Brad, also known as Mad Dog, thank you very much for putting the show on. It's really great to be here. It's a lot of fun, beautiful day, and it's good to fly with you.
Well, thank you, and thank you to RCTV too.